Whoa, what the fuck is going on? That's not what I wanted. What the hell is that? I don't want to go live with nobody else. What the hell is that, man? What in the world is going on, man? I want nobody on my damn live. What the hell is happening? I have recordings, effects. I don't want any effect. I don't interact. I just want to go live. Why can't it be something different? There it is. Why? Whoa, what is going on, man? What the hell is that? Why is it putting me at damn? What the hell? I ain't wanted to be like this. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? I do not want it to be like this, man. I don't want everybody in the world to be able to request to be on my live, man. What is happening? What is going on? I don't want it to be like this. No. What is the layouts? What is the layouts? How do I do this? Monica, what up? How you doing? I don't know why it's doing this. It got me in like a freaking board of some sort. I don't know why it's doing this. I don't want to guest showdown. I just want to do my own thing. What's up, Monica? How are you though? I'm doing pretty good too. I'm just vibing. You know what I mean? I'm just chilling. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why it got me in this big thing right now. What is happening? Full screen. Thank you. What up, YouTube Live as well? What's going on? You just chilling? You all right? I hope you're doing better than all right. You know. Trust me. I had my weekend was a little damn little off too. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was trying to I was trying to do a lot of different things, and TikTok damn banned me, and then I um my freaking damn DJ board broke too. Well, I was at my last gig. The damn DJ board broke. What's good, y'all? How you guys doing? Make sure you subscribe if you want. I'm multi-streaming right now, so thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. Chelsea, thank you so much for the heart me. Yeah, a lot going on. It didn't break completely. It just like it didn't break completely. It just like the damn thing. Monica, thank you so much for the heart me. Chelsea, thank you so much for the heart me. The damn thing broke on it. So I was just like, man, that's annoying as shit. But it is what it is. I can't complain. I'm just kicking it though. I'm vibing. You know me. I made sure that I wasn't gonna leave you guys too long. I wasn't gonna leave y'all for too long. But at the end of the day, I had a good weekend, man. I had a good weekend. And I went to church this morning, and it really put into perspective a lot of the shit that I'm dealing with. It was like something on having control issues. And not like I'm a controlling person at all. I actually consider myself the least. I kind of am like I just go with the flow for real. But like um it was saying like if you're too attached to something and you hope that you can control how that goes, when it doesn't go your way, your soul goes down with it. And that made so much sense to me because last Friday when my TikTok got banned, um, or restricted for 14 days, whatever it is, same thing. Like I uh I kind of was like my whole soul went down with it. I was mad the whole rest of the day. To this day, I'm still mad, and I was like, man, because I thought I can control like if I do something, if I don't do something, that it's not gonna happen. And I did nothing on that other page, and the shit still got restricted. So I just took that really to the heart, and it was like really hurting. I was like, damn, what the hell, man? I didn't do nothing. Like, but it's one of those things where it's like I can't really control that if it does happen. I just got to be aware of, it must have happened for a reason. which I have been taking this time to work on my music and practice producing and DJing and meet up with Coach K and things like that. So it's been um it's been a learning lesson, I will say, because at the end of the day, I don't want when things happen bad to me. If it goes down, I go down. That's not what I want to have happen. If things fall apart, I don't want to fall apart as well. If things fall apart, I want to be able to sit back and be like, all right, you know what? That happened. It is what it is. It must have happened for a reason, and I'm not gonna let it get the best of me. But that did definitely piss me off. It really got me upset because I was like, you know, I do this full time. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this full time, and it's been one of those things where I'm like, I'm not. I haven't watched the World Cup. Go Cape Verde. Hell yeah, I've been watching the World Cup. What you mean? What you mean if I've been watching the World Cup? I've definitely been watching the World Cup. Go Cape Verde. We made it to the knockout round. Cape Verde in the knockout round. You know what I'm saying? No matter what anybody says, one of the smallest African nation to make it to the knockout round. So shout out Cape Verde. That's where my family's from. It's an island off the west coast of Africa, which I feel like I don't even have to explain no more because the World Cup put us on. So shout out Cape Verde. Capelli Sport, the company that's actually making the soccer jerseys for Cape Verde is sending me a soccer jersey, and I'm gonna do something cool next week when they play. I'll let you know right now. If Cape Verde wins, if Cape Verde beats, freaking, if Cape Verde beats Argentina, I'm gonna lose my mind. I've been praying for you to overcome the obstacles. Thank you so much, Monica. I appreciate you. You too. Anything you're going through, anything that is holding you back, or you know what I mean, like just on your mind, or anything that's going the way that you don't want it to go. I pray for you as well. I pray for anybody out there going through anything tough because I know it gets tough. It gets really hard out here. But don't let it beat you. Don't let it beat you. You know? If things get hard, if things, fall apart, if things, don't go the way you expected, or if things, whatever it is, financially, relationally, health wise, anything at all, if it's not going your way, I pray for you guys and I hope things get better because things do get tough. My prediction for their next game, I think Cape Verde's gonna shock the world. I think Cape Verde's gonna shock the world. I really do think Cape Verde's gonna shock the world 100% next game. I really do. I'm charged. I'm just overwhelmed with praying every day. Monica, I feel you for sure. That's all you can do, you know? That's all you can do. When things get tough, pray. And prayer and people will pray for you as well. That's how I feel. Because trust me, things ain't been going my way. Things ain't been going a bunch of ways, but I'm just happy to be, still, doing what I gotta do. Just happy to be still doing what I gotta do. Just happy to be alive. Sometimes I get overwhelmed. Amy, what's going on? Sometimes I get overwhelmed in my own mind. Sometimes I'll like amplify my problems because I think they mean more than they do. And at the end of the day, if all this shit falls apart, if everything falls apart, if literally I go homeless. If literally I go homeless and nothing helps, nothing works, everything just is ass, I lose everything. Whoop de doo. Who cares? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, if that is what happens, it don't even matter. I really don't even care. You know what I'm saying? I just think a lot of people like create their own problems because they think of what's the worst. Like, I don't want to go back to where I was, or I don't want things to happen. So it's like, and it's kind of like you got to give way sometimes. Stop fighting the damn storm. Sometimes you try to fight the storm, and like you're wrecking your own boat trying to fight the storm. Any sailors out there? Anybody that watches? Anybody that is into sailing or boating? You know that sometimes during a storm, Queen Beauty, what's going on? Jamie, Monica, Amy, how you guys doing? sometimes if you're in a storm, the worst that could happen is what's up, Nikki? Sometimes the worst that could happen is you trying to keep fighting the storm. Sometimes you gotta just give way. You gotta just literally sit back and be like, let's just let this let's ride the wave instead of fight the wave. Just ride the wave. That's kind of what I'm at. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's too much effort to try to fight the wave, like dead ass. Like sometimes it's just too hard to try to keep fighting, going against the grain. Sometimes you just got to be like, you know what? It doesn't mean give up. I'm not telling you to give up. That doesn't mean give up. It just means like, let's just go with this for a second, you know? Trust that God's going to get you to where you got to go. Jamie, thank you so much for the love. I appreciate you, Jamie. Everybody that sent their daily harmony, I appreciate you guys so much. You know what I mean? Never give up, but sometimes you got to just give way. Stop, going against the grain so much. Jamie, Amy, I love you guys so much. Guys, I know I am on my backup account right now. This is the Brandon Gomes fan page. I'm never live from this account. I just wanted to get back on here amongst, Jamie, thank you so much for love. I appreciate you guys. I wanted to get back up on my page because I realized, as much as like I'd like to go on, I have been on the other apps. Jamie, thank you so much for love. I appreciate you. I've been on the other apps and I've been on, like right now, I'm also on my YT live as well. Shout out YT family. I love y'all so much. But what's up, Nikki Rodriguez? How you doing? But sometimes like I built so much here on my TikTok that I'm like, you know what? And I realized that it's not all about just, me being on live and being able to support myself and my family. But I told myself the biggest thing about being on here, which I say all the time, is if I could put a smile on somebody's face, if I could, no, YT, it's YouTube, Monica. That's what it is. But YouTube, the purple app, the green app, I've been on all those. I'm just trying to find my way in some other ones because TikTok, I love you, TikTok. You've done a lot for me, but you've been acting Mr. Talk. I don't know what's going on with you. You've been acting a little strange out here. You've been acting a little haterish out here. I don't know why. But it's like, it's like, in case this shit falls apart, I gotta build up something else. You know what I'm saying? I'm for sure. I'm restricted on my other account for 14 days, y'all. I did nothing. It says I was restricted for um. I'm not. I don't even. I can't. I don't know what to say anymore. That's what sucks. I can't even say some of the things I say anymore because I don't even know what I got restricted for. But sexual content is what it said I was restricted for on my last on my main account. I don't even know why. I didn't even do anything. Yes, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. But you know, I'm on this account now for the next 14 days. The thing is, it sucks. It's like that's my second strike on my other account. I get one more strike. I did appeal my agency, Joss, and I love Indigo, but as far as bans and restrictions go, they haven't really been helping me out. And it's okay, it is what it is. Like I'm not gonna make it all about myself and act like entitled and shit like that. But my second time getting through something that I really realistically didn't really do anything the first time too that I haven't seen on TikTok. But um but you know, I got one more strike. If it doesn't go well, I got one more strike. The next strike is a 30-day strike. After that, I can't go live anymore. If I get in trouble one more time, Chelsea, it's a 30-day strike. So 30-day strike. And after that, I can't go live anymore. That's what I'm saying. Whoop dee doo. Whatever it is, you know what I mean? Don't really care. But that's if you know what I mean. Like I said, if not, I'll always be live on something. I'll be back. You know what I mean? I'll be on this account. I'll be on this account, and then I'll also be on you know, my YT, on my purple app, my green app. I'll be on all there. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about me, chat. I just feel bad because I'm like it. At the end of the day, TikTok's gave me such a platform where I'm able to, go live and support my family and just do things that kind of help me out, you know what I mean? Jody, what's going on? How you doing? But is real strange in some ways too. It's getting real strange. Getting real strange. Well, Jamie, in all respect, my agency did say it's the weekend, so they'll let me know this week what happens. But I'm honestly preparing for the worst, hoping for the best. If they do get me out of it, I'll be happy. I'll be like, yes, that is what I thought you guys were for, and I'm really happy for that, you know. But I'm honestly preparing for them not to, and that's just how I get through things like in life. I prepare for the worst, I hope for the best because there's nothing worse than preparing for the best and it doesn't go that way. That's kind of what church told me today. I went to church earlier and it was very much about like um church was very much about like when you expect and when you try to control things and you have a expectation for things like uh and it doesn't go your way, your soul goes with it. Like let's say you expected to get a promotion at your work and you didn't get the promotion, like your whole day's ruined. If I expect, you know, um my freaking parents to get me the coolest thing on my birthday and it doesn't go well and they don't get it to me, there goes my whole mood for the day. Or if I, you know what I mean? Like if I freaking Monica, thank you so much for the hand heart. If I get fired from my job and that doesn't go over my way either, then I didn't expect that, then my whole day's ruined. So it's like whatever you try to control, whatever you try to expect, if it doesn't go your way, if it doesn't go how you planned on controlling it, so goes your soul. And I'm like, I'm not messing with that no more, you know? I'm just preparing for the worst. I'm preparing for the next time I get on live. It's gonna be the very next time I get on live. I'm preparing for it to be a 30-day whoop de doo. You know what I mean? And then try to get on live again after that. Another whoop de doo. Nothing. That's what I'm preparing for. Obviously, I hope for the best. I hope that that doesn't happen. I hope that tomorrow my agency comes back and says, "Hey, we got it unsuspended." Hey, we um figured it out. But I'm just not like hoping for nothing no more. I'm just like, it gives me more joy to not hope for anything. You have a hater out there to get you. Yeah, I definitely do. I got haters for sure. The thing is, I got like weird haters. I got like haters that like won. I got like haters that won in the situation that we battled and they still hate me. You know what I'm saying? Does anybody else have haters like that? Like, there's haters that like obviously like there's haters that like you got the one up on and they hate you because you got one up on them. But then there's haters that like won in the situation that you guys were at war in and they're still mad at you. Like that don't make no sense to me. That I think it'll be fine. Again, there are worse people on here that do way worse. I know, John. I get that for sure. I 100% get that. But it's not really showing that. You know what I'm saying? So I have no idea. Getting nails done. Go get your nails done. Get it in. It could be baby mama drama. It could be baby mama drama. Amron, what's going on? If that's the case, like that's just silly because this is what supports both of us. So if that's the case, I don't even understand that. If that's the case, it's like, would you trying to go down too? Eh, that would be the equivalent of like trying to like sink a ship that we're both on. Like that would be that type of energy. Like I'm trying to sink the boat that we're both riding on. That would be like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, fuck, you want to sink, then let's fucking sink. Whoop de doo. you you want to fucking sink? All right, bet. Let's do it. Yeah, I don't know though, I mean, at the end of the day, like, it is what it is. I don't got it in me anymore to even try to figure out what's going on. And chat, listen, if everybody could do me a favor, tap the screen. I'm trying to get my likes up to 10,000 likes. We're at 7.3 right now. If everybody can keep tapping the screen, I'd really appreciate you guys so much. Everybody keep tapping and share the live out, repost it live. Shoot me a follow if you're not following me. I am on my backup page, the Brandon Gomes fans page. I think we're trying to get our gift gallery taken care of too. I'm not sure where that's at right now. I don't even know the D5 gift gallery. I haven't been to the D5 gift gallery in years. Not years. I'm joking. Yeah, it's one of everything. I'm glad you got this account resolved. I was scared for a second because I didn't see you online. No, I was just I'm not gonna lie. Like last Friday, I was really upset with TikTok. As anybody would be warranted, you know. I was really upset with TikTok. Kate, thanks for the follow. I was upset with TikTok. I was really thanks for the heart me, Kate. I appreciate you. I was really thinking about like just like going cold turkey and switching apps. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, but then I was like, you know what? I took some time to think about it, and I was like, you know what? Let me not do that. Let me actually make sure that I, take the time to do what is right and get back on. I Because sometimes that you resort around you revolve around yourself. You know what I'm saying? You resolve around yourself, but I took the time to just cool out a little bit. I needed some time with my friends, to be honest with you. My friends came to my DJ gig, and I got to kind of like hang out with my friends for a second, which really helped me out. You know what I'm saying? Because never forget that sometimes you don't need anything else besides just to hang out with your friends. Real shit. Sometimes you just need to hang around your friends. Like no lie, like you just need to take a breath, stop trying to go against the grain, stop trying to fight the storm, and just go hang out with some friends. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you need that. I've been kind of like so in like grind mode that sometimes I don't even. I'm like, no, I need to figure this out. Monica, thank you so much for the donuts. I appreciate you. Sometimes I'm like, no, I gotta figure this out. I need to take all day and work on this. Lynn, what's going on? But then you know what? Like I got to my DJ gig. My best friends came through. I didn't even let them know that I was like pissed off or anything. I just was kind of like, I'm very much not like a misery loves company type of person. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I feel like a cat. Like I feel like you know how cats like how cat like if a cat's gonna die, it like goes and it crawls in the corner away from everybody and then it just goes. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like some cats like don't like want to be around anybody or vent or show you that they're having a hard time. Sometimes I feel like that. I'm not like I don't even want to talk about shit that I'm going through because I feel like sometimes like people listen to you, but a lot of people don't really listen to you. What's up, Anna? How you doing? I feel like a lot of people care for you and they don't want to see you doing bad. But on top of that, I feel like, you know, there's some people that like there's some people that like will listen to you and help you out to a certain extent. Like like I've been like I've really gone through things and I had to call somebody every day. Yo, like fuck, I just need somebody to talk to. I need somebody to talk to. And I've had some of my friends, even family, be like, listen, like I'm at work. I can't do this right now. I'm sorry. Like I gotta go. And that showed me a lot of like, suck this shit up. Like, what are you doing? Like, suck that shit up. Like, stop. You know what I mean? You can't be bugging people. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here bugging people like all the time because sometimes you gotta just eat it. And I think I took that a little too hard. Like, let me not tell anybody what I'm going through because nobody cares. Nobody cares. Work harder. That's why you hear the term like, I can't complain. Even if I could, nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? That is facts, Jody. A lot of people live in spotlight. A lot of people live in the spotlight like everything's about them. So even when you're telling somebody what you're going through, they're thinking about their own problems. And that's cool too. But it's honestly a better way to live. Cause sometimes you don't sometimes it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter what you're going through to the world. Like it does not matter. Everybody's got problems, rich or poor, everybody got problems. And it's like, you know, if that is true, just get over it. You're the only one hurting yourself if you get stuck in a slump. You're only hurting yourself if you get stuck in a slump, you know? And don't vent to other people, vent to God. That's the only person I'll be venting to nowadays, to be honest with you. I'll vent to God. God's got time. God cares. You know what I'm saying? God cares. So you vent to God, don't vent to other people. Because a listening ear is a talking mouth. Remember that. I love that, Monica. That's awesome, Monica. And you know what? A lot and a lot of and that's why women are the best because women don't have as much of an ego as men do. And women actually will listen to you. They actually will care, not just act like they're listening to you. They will, you know, listen and feel and nurture and support you. Like I say to this day, women are bigger supporters than men. Like women will reshare my music, listen to my music, repost me, things like that. A lot of men don't do that because men are more like, oh, like, but I got this going on, so why would I support him? Not all men. I'm not trying to generalize, but a lot of times it's like that. But yeah, absolutely. No, and I appreciate you guys so much because you guys hear me out. You guys talk to me. You guys let me, vent. You know, you guys are there for me. So I really appreciate that for real. Let me plug my laptop in. Most of us, it's in our nature. A lot of us, anyway. Exactly. Tony Marie, what's going on? How you doing? Thanks for the follow. I appreciate you so much. I ain't worried about. I ain't worried about none. I ain't worried about none. I ain't worried about none. I ain't worried about. Uh, Angie, what's going on? How you doing, Angie? Welcome in. Listen, if everybody could do me a favor, tap the screen for me. We're trying to get to 20,000 likes. Also, send your daily heart me if you can. This is my backup page. We're trying to get our heart me's up. And if you want to lay it up my gift gallery, feel free. My baby looking like, ooh, your baby looking like, no, I'm not. I put that picture bar, yeah. I put that picture bar. A little sis, I don't know you, ho. You know this. All about changing clothes. Love you, Jody. Have a great night's sleep. Okay, I know you've been grinding hard, and you deserve, and I'm proud of you. You do your thing. All right. Have a great night's sleep, and I'll see you tomorrow, Jody. And she flossing, creak like I'm Dawson. Guys, drop your team emojis too in the comments if we can. I know I'm on a different page, but let's drop our team emojis. I got a brand new cool. I got a brand new Roy. I got a brand new. Put my in part. Josh, thank you so much for the heartbeat. I appreciate you, fam. I got a brand new ooh yeah. I put that bitch in park, yeah. I put that bitch in park. I put that bitch in park, yeah. My bed looking like. Ooh. I put that. Josh, thanks for the poppers. I appreciate you. Angie, thank you so much for the heartbeat. I'm not trying to be cool. Guys, I don't have my Tick50 set up on this account, but I'll tell you what I can do. I love branding gum. I love branding gum. Must be a football cool. Jody, I'll be on tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna be on this account at least for the next 14 days in the nighttime. So I'll be on this like right around now. I'll be on in the nighttime. In the daytime, I've been bouncing around from everything to uh I bounce around from everything to YT, the purple app and the green app. So I'll be on live on those places in the daytime mostly, but shoot me a follow if you're not following me on those places too. And chat, you can help out. You can put in the comments. I can't say it on here because I got a gag order. I can't really say too much on here anymore. Running hands through my fro. Angie, thanks for the rose. I appreciate you. It's the remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama ruling up. No, facts. Absolutely, Josh. That's facts, Amy. Thank you so much. I'll see you every night. I'm gonna go live about 7 p.m. on Tuesday. Oh, got you. Hell yeah, Jade. I come check you out. We got everywhere as if the party was catered. I got fellas to my left. You know what, guys? I'm gonna mod you guys too. Give me one sec. And after the show is I'm gonna mod my normal people right here too. Jamie, Amy, somebody. Running a hands through my fro. Josh, I feel you too. Despite everything, R. Kelly's still the king of R&B. Hotting out the kitchen, mama rolling that body, got every. I know, Angie. Literally, they're all gonna go too. By the time freaking you got six gloves, and literally, I can't even do anything with them. Like, I, 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 I can't. Good night, Jody. Love you. Have a great night. I can't go live until July 10th at 2 p.m. July 10th at 2 p.m. I could go live on my main page again. And I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm gonna have to be like a lot of the game nights are gonna be a little dry for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be mostly like red flag, green flag. I'm not really gonna be able to bring anybody up like that anymore. It's gonna get real dicey here for a second. I'm not gonna lie to you. But also make sure I make it fun. You know me. I'll still do game nights, but the game nights are gonna be like red flag, green flag, would you rather, um maybe I'll try to figure out how I could do Wheel of Fortune. Not gonna really be able to be bring anybody on the screen like that, and I'm not gonna be able to be doing like guess the TV shows like that. You know what I'm saying? Josh, you can if you could, that'd be cool. I just my agency's a big agency, you know. I really like think they could figure it out. I'm really hoping tomorrow or sometime this week they come back and they say, "Hey, we got it figured out. Here you go. Here's your restriction bag." Then everything will go back to normal. But as far as like if they can't, then like like I'm about to be like Gordo on here. I'm about to have like six different pages just going live. You know what I mean? I heard you girl. Is it true? San Dizzle, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Chat, if you guys could share the live out to everybody that you know normally be in here. San Dizzle, thanks for the community heart. If everybody could just share the live out to everybody you know that is normally in here, I'd really appreciate that because we're trying to get our um people more in the mix and in the wave. So if everybody could share the live out, repost it live. We're trying to get all of our people to know that this is my backup page in case this happens again, um, and all that fun stuff. She came over. I was aggressive and she was sober. In other news, Angie, thank you so much for the love. Kanye West was in Tampa this weekend and he did his infamous he did his infamous concert where he's standing on the globe in Tampa, and it looked like a blast. I know a lot of people were there. They was really hanging out. They was really getting to it. So that was really cool. I got to see that. And yeah, man, it was a vibe. He's doing another show tonight. He is. He's doing back-to-back shows at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. So that's super dope. I'm happy he chose Tampa. I would have went, but I'm just, them tickets ain't cheap. One, um, I've just been doing a bunch of other stuff. Today, if you weren't on my live this morning, I was on the Purple app. I was live making a beat, and I'll show you guys that beat here in a second. I'm still working on it. I'm just trying to get. I kind of like took this time off because I normally go live 8 to 10 hours a day. Now I'm not really doing that. I kind of took this time to get back into making beats, and I kind of took this time to get back into recording and doing auditions and things like that because that's really what I want to do in life at the end of the day. I know I'm much more than just a TikToker. I'm more than just a live streamer. I love live streaming because it gives me my own platform to do things. But like I'm an actor. I'm an artist. That's really what I do, and that's really what I'm skilled, and I've worked my life to get good at those things. I still have a lot of work to do in a lot of those fields, but um I'm not just a live streamer. I'm not just a TikToker. Which and who anybody that is, that's great. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this full time, but when I was in Africa, a realization that where's all my time going? Right now, all my time's going into live streaming, and that's cool. But I'm trying to bring my time into live streaming, like that's why on the other apps I'm gonna be doing auditions like live. Like on the other apps, like realistically for these next 10 days, and who knows how long, we'll see what happens. Um, I'm not really gonna be like I'm not locked in like I am right now. In the nighttime, I'll go live for Brandon Gomes fans. I'll lock in, I'll be talking to you guys. But as far as like on the other like apps in the morning time, I'm really gonna be like just living my life, making the beat, doing auditions, like doing in real life stuff, because I could just click live and just do what I gotta do and not really take all the time by strictly talking to the chat like I've done for like the last year to like almost 8 months. Um, but I Alyssa Marie, thank you so much for the heart, me. I appreciate you. But on those apps, like I'm doing live auditions. Like I'm trying to get back into like doing auditions and like I do auditions, but I'm trying to submit an audition every day if I can. I'm trying to submit an audition or, you know, like um practice like for a acting gig or take acting classes or you know, work on beats again, maybe like try to like learn an instrument or something like that. Because at the end of the day, like I'm 31 and I'm not saying that's old, but I'm just saying like, you know, I'm trying to make sure that like my time is going into the right things because live streaming is awesome. I love live streaming. It's really helped me out. I've done well for myself on here. We built a pretty cool brand, but it's one of those things where I'm trying to make like I'm trying to be in movies. You know what I'm saying? He got his Vast sticker. I love that. That's awesome, Angel. Awesome, good for Mike. Mike was one of the only people on the cast that heard me out when I said, "Yo, bro, I'm on this TikTok thing. Come check it out." Um, and he pulled up to my concert. So Mike's a real one for that. I'm happy for him, and that's what's up. Everybody. I'm happy for all my friends. Everybody that's doing cool things, big things in life. It's actually really, really cool. It's cool to see. Everywhere I go, I get paper. Everywhere I go, I get paper. Tony, Kayla, what up? Got a drum and a card at a Slayer. Um, just like I came, I go to the app. Just like I say, Kayla, thank you so much for the love. They try to like me in a kennel. I be the case was simple. Fresh out of court. Yeah. I hop in a Porsche. Yay. Everything good. Whole lot of mob shit. Whole lot of mob shit. How you doing, Kayla? Tony Marie, thank you guys so much for the love. Guys, make sure you shoot me a follow if you're not following me. Whole lot of whole lot of God, you're able to make a second account, still go live. Absolutely, Kayla, for sure. Whole lot of mob, whole lot of whole lot of I walk in a mall, they go crazy. I hop in a mall, they go crazy. Earth Angel, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. I got rich and had me a baby. Colorado's on fire right now, so just stay inside. Smoke is inside. Damn, Kayla, I'm sorry to hear that. Man, everything's on fire, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it comes down and you don't have to deal with that for too much longer. I popped me a Molly and now I feel faded. Oh my God. Come on. Whole lot of mob shit. Whole lot of mob shit. Whole lot of whole lot of whole lot of whole lot of mob shit. Caleb, my Sunday's been good. I started out with church. Church always makes me feel better. Sometimes if you're going through a lot, guys, and you don't know where to turn, you don't know what to do, you don't know who to talk to, or what solution you're looking for, go to church, and just hope that the Holy Spirit meets you at that church. Because sometimes the messages and God is speaking through the pastor, and it just really helps out a lot. So I went to church this morning, and it really helped me out a lot. What was the sermon about? The sermon was about control issues. So there's a lot of people that have control issues, and they think they can control everything, and you expect things to go away, and if things don't go your way, your whole day's messed up, your whole everything's messed up. So it really talked about control issues, and it showed it. The main message of the sermon was you can't control anything, and if you're controlling something, the real hidden thing in that is it's controlling you. If you think you can control something, the real deal is it's controlling you. And how do you know that? Because if you think you can control your day, you have your day lined up to a fucking T. Every hour, every second, every minute, you got your day lined up to a T. And let's say you run into traffic for 10 minutes, then everything else in the day gets pushed back. And then your your mind goes crazy. You feel like you're slacking, you feel like you're off. So that's what today's message was about. And it was kind of like about like not being organized, not saying not to be organized, don't be planned, don't be coordinated. It's not saying that, but just more so about if you're attached to something, if you're attached to like if you're attached to something, for instance, right? Like let's say you're so like you think you can control a promotion you're about to get. Let's say you think you can control how your kids are gonna be, how they're gonna turn out. Let's say you can control um I got you, Amy. Let's say you think you can control your spouse, or let's say if you think you can control anything, there's some people that ain't drink a sip of alcohol in their whole life, and they get cancer. There's some people that, you know, worked every single day of their life, perfect, never turned in an assignment late, never did anything wrong in their job, and they get fired. You know, so it's like the message was to not let something control you when you're trying to control it. Like, because if you think you can control how your kids are, and then your kids turn up and they turn out to be, wilding out, which happens a lot, then your soul goes down because you thought you could do that. Let's say if you think you can control your spouse and how they do things, and they don't do it the way you thought that you trying to control them to be, then your whole day's messed up. Your whole soul's messed up. If you think you can control, you know, um, like if you think you can control anything, if you think you can control anything, it means that you're attached to it, and there's expectation beyond that. And when things don't go the way it's expected to, so does your soul. You know, if you think you're gonna get that job promotion, you think you're gonna get that pay raise, and you don't, you're gonna be on that for months. Take me for example. I thought, you know what I mean, and I wouldn't say I have controlling issues, but I do definitely get sometimes I think like I expect things, and for instance, like amazing work, guys. 20K taps. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Sometimes when you're like for me example, on my last Friday, right? Friday, I thought I could, you know, go live. I thought I've known this for a minute. I've done live. I'm used to it. I thought I could do things the right way and just get by and do my thing. Justina, thanks for the follow. Um, and I did everything right. Didn't do anything wrong. Got restricted for 14 days on here. You know what I'm saying? So, and when that happened, I was pissed. I'm talking about punching the air pissed all day long to the point where that happened at 1:40 p.m. My DJ gig was at 10 p.m. And for those of you that saw me at my DJ gig, I was pissed. I was blazing hot pissed, yelling at my phone pissed. You know what I'm saying? Jordan, what's going on? And that's exactly what happens, you know? Things don't go the way you expect them to. Things don't, go the way you want, and then there goes your soul. Everything goes downhill after that. And there's a lot to the message. If you guys want to watch it, it's on Radiant Church. That's the church I go to. It's called Radiant Church. It's called I Got Control Issues. That was a sermon today. If you just look up the date today. Nikki, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Nikki, I still need you to send me what song or what you want your song to be about, because you won that song when I got suspended last Friday, and I want to make sure that I don't let you down on that. Um, but if you just look it up, it's called Radiant Church. I Got Control Issues. It was the sermon today. What's today? The 28th. It's 6/28/26. Go look it up. It is a really good message. And then it was a whole 6 weeks of I got issues. Last week was I got daddy issues. The week before that was I got anger issues. And it was I got money issues. Then it was I got um trust issues. There's a bunch of like, because everybody got issues. And if you don't think you got issues, that's your issue right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where it was just going over issues and how to, work with that. So I'm telling you guys, sometimes we get so flustered in life, we get so caught up, and then you think you could do things on your own. That's the worst way to think about it, because when you think you could do things on your own, you put too much pressure on yourself. Um, and uh, like sometimes you just go to church and it's just like, it just helps out, you know? And it's one of those things where like we can't control things, but you could do your best to, plant a seed. You could do your best to put in some effort or to be obedient. That's the only thing. That's our responsibility. The only responsibility we have is to be obedient and to have some effort and to what was the other one? Obedience, effort, and whatever the fuck the other one was. I'm a widow and I've had to learn and have stressed myself so sad before. I'm sorry to hear that, Nikki. And we'll pray for you and we're proud of you. What's going on? Whoever just joined, Glenda, how you feeling, Glenda? You're doing a good thing by sharing. I'm not a Christian, but I like hearing from you about it. Of course, Kelly, no worries. And that's okay. I'm not a pushy person at all. I find myself in this position a lot, and I'm not one of those. I know a lot of people at church, they'll be like, well, you gotta get in the word. If you're not in the word of God, you're going straight to hell. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not that guy, and that's not even my job. That's God's job. My job is just sprinkle a little seed. That's it. Just sprinkle a little seed. I'm not here to preach to you or force you to do anything. I'm just here to sprinkle a little seed. That's all of our jobs in this world. Just sprinkle a little seed, you know. Um, Let God do the rest. God will meet you where you're at. And if you're not there yet and you don't have a relationship with him, you just things will happen when they happen, and I'm just doing my part to share what I learned because it helped me out, and if it help you out, then let's help each other. But yeah, man, that's what I was on this weekend. I had a DJ gig Saturday as well. My DJ gig Friday, it went from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. I pretty much got out of there at 3, got back home, had to wake up at 7. Shay W was going on. I had to wake up at 7 and leave to go straight to my DJ gig to be there at 8:30 to set up. So I was tired as shit Saturday night. I didn't do anything Saturday. I got home, fell asleep on the couch, like halfway, my ass sinking through the little part in the couch. I woke up like a freaking bum. I woke up like a freaking homeless guy. Like I literally was so tired. I knocked out. I knocked the hell out. Um, but I like was tired of shit Sunday, and then Sunday I was like, let me wake up. Took my dog. Sometimes, and this isn't have to do with church, but sometimes how you start the morning makes your whole day. I kind of been doing this thing where I wake up. I'm not sure if you heard of this orchestra. They're called Nine Sparks Riots. Um, I've been Nikki. Thank you so much for the heart me, guys. If you're new here, do me a favor, shoot me a daily heart me, and then shoot me a follow. Elizabeth Pax, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you so much. But I like I wake up in the morning and I listen to this song called Orca. Kayla, thank you so much for the heart me. I listened to this song called Orca by Nine Sparks Riots. I'll play it for you guys right now because it's actually a really good song. Um but it's just like a little I'm not new, but new account. Yeah, exactly. Everybody's new, I guess, huh? Everybody's new, I guess, to this account. Facts. Orca by Nine Sparks Rides. I kind of and you know what's this isn't even me. This is my boy EJ, who I just came back from Africa with. He been listening to this, and what I've been doing is I start my morning out listening to this, a mix of either like sunflowers and dance. What's going on? Um, yeah, exactly. Make your bed first thing in the morning. I swear, wake up and have either way it goes in my head. I love that. Thank you so much, Monica. I love that. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much for all the love you guys show me for it. You guys really keep me going. Um, but like, damn, what is happening? Come on now. Um, but like, I'll wake up and I will go into like damn, what is going on? Why can't I play this freaking song? Come on now. Not my library. I want Apple Music. Come on now. And then my Apple Music don't work for some reason. But I'm trying to explain something to you guys. Um, but more so like what I'll try to do is I'll try to start my morning out just pretty much being like Apple Music. There we go. I'll try to start my morning out listening to a song, and while that song's going, I'll try and um I'll try and maybe like make my bed clean. That's what I mean, like clean a little bit, just so I know that like, I got something done in the morning as far as cleaning goes, and it's not all messed up for me. And then I either work out or I like go for a walk, go to the water, walk my dog, make sure I eat some food in the morning, drink some water, take my vitamins, like take care of yourself in the morning when you wake up. And then I go into grinding, you know. But the hardest thing for me was I used to wake up and go straight into grinding, and I would kind of have this feeling of like unsettled throughout the whole day because I didn't take the time to freaking breathe in the morning. So it's like sometimes you got to wake up. I put music on now, and before I even leave the bed, I pray, and I've actually been slacking on that. I've been slacking on that in the morning. Before I eat, my feet hit the ground, I pray, and then sometimes simply just thank you, like a grateful prayer. Thank you so much for another day alive. I know that, I want a lot of this life, but you gave me the most basic gift in the world that I am so grateful for. Just being alive today. Thank you for putting breath in my lungs this morning because a lot of people don't have that luxury. So thank you for that. Then my feet hit the ground. Then I will like clean up, make my bed, clean up a little bit. Then I put this song on right here. It's a good song. And then I'll let you make some oatmeal, drink some water. It just kind of relaxes me, this song does. Everything going on in my mind and trying to find solutions to everything. Sometimes I just need to like, I'm not supposed to figure all this shit out. I just gotta continue to keep going. That's okay, Kayla. Listen, I will say, unless you work in the nighttime, it's you gotta start waking up early. I promise you. That'll help you out a lot. I was the same way for a long time. I'd wake up at noon, 1, 11:30. But if you could get up at least at 8, you could do all this shit before the day even starts. Yeah, definitely don't scroll when you wake up. That'll fuck your whole day up. You start scrolling, you see somebody in the damn Bahamas and on a yacht with a fruit platter, and you're like on this twin bed. You're like, what the fuck? Just be grateful for what you got, man, because you got more, and your life is a fantasy to somebody else's. Just remember that. Greetings from Argentina, Brandon. Silvina. Kate Bird's playing Argentina next week, but what's up, Argentina? How you doing? DC4, what's going on? How you guys doing? Kayla, the name of the song is called Orca. It's called Orca by Nine Sparks Riots. Jazz. Orca by Nine Sparks Riots. Did you ever do the reunion that was going to be on live? Ali, I did that. I did it actually for a whole 2 months too. Through April and May, I got Juliet on. I had Sam Logan on, Paulie Paul. I had Mike Vasquez, Tanir, Jordana. Everybody else denied it. Alex Campos said he'll come on soon though. Tony, I'm gonna go live with Alex as soon as he frees up. Gabby, what's going on? I had to go start on Apple Music so I don't forget. That's what's up, Monica. I missed it. It's okay, Ali. I do it more. Wake up 4 a.m., pray for my family, shower, kiss my family, children, head out to work. I love that. No, that's even that's real deal. Wake up 4 a.m. is a that's a real deal, you know? So you keep doing that, man. I haven't woke up at 4 a.m. in a minute, you know? Cause and like I said, everybody has different schedules, you know? Everybody has different schedules, but that's an amazing schedule. And do what works for you, you know? Another thing that you guys shouldn't do, don't um another thing you guys shouldn't do is don't look at somebody else's life and think that that's how you have to do it, you know? It's cool to pull inspiration from other people and see how other people live their life and what they do and what works for them, but don't look at somebody else's life and think that that's how you have to live yours. It's awesome to be inspired by it, but realize that you live different lives. Everybody has different ways of winning. There's no formula to, doing what you got to do. Glenn, what's going on? How you doing? But like, for instance, like if you like for instance, my schedule is you know what I'm saying? I go live to like 2 a.m., you know? Then after 2 a.m., I kind of try to, wind down. I'm sleeping by 3. So I try to wake up at 8. That's early for me. Glenn, thanks for the heart, me. I appreciate you so much. Thanks, fam. You wake up, yeah, shop opens at 6. No, that's what I'm saying. Back when I was running my shop opened at 8:30. I was up at 7, So it's like, and things change in life. You start opening businesses, you start having kids, things start happening. So there's different seasons for each thing, but as long as you're waking up earlier than you usually get up, just try your best to wake up early because you think you're so busy until you start waking up early. I used to think I was so damn busy. I used to think I was the hardest working guy in the world. Then I started waking up at 7 a.m., 6:30 a.m. And I realized that everything I had to do was done by 1, 2 p.m. Everything I had to do, like every single thing I had to do was done by 1, 2 p.m. So it's like, you know, if you're waking up at noon, by the time your day gets started, it's 2. By the time you finish everything, it's nighttime. So it's like there's not even enough daylight hours for you to do all that. So once I started getting up earlier, I would do everything I had to do: work out, work, side project, passion project, talk family. Everything I had to do, I'd be done by like 2. You know what I'm saying? And fuck around, and take a nap type shit. Tyler, what's going on? Exactly. I work my hardest before lunch. That's what's up. No, yeah, that's facts. Exactly. Work your hardest before lunch. I'm up generally 5:30, 6 a.m. That's what's up. I love that. You know what I'm saying? And I used to be like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to slack. I used to be a night hawk. I've always been a grinder. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a grinder and more of a night owl, Kayla. So I feel you on that. But there's sometimes where I would just be trying to force it, like I'd be like, yo, when do you want to go to the studio? I'd be like, I want to go to the studio at midnight because I feel like I'm working harder when I'm up at 3 a.m. and everyone's sleeping. For some reason, I felt like I was working harder. Really, I'm just working down. Monica, what's going on? Because like it'd be 3 a.m. I'm working hard. What the world? We have detected inactivity during your current live. Complete the verification to continue your current live. What? It said we have detected inactivity. Where? Where you see that at? I used to leave until 10 a.m. noon. It comes with age, brother. No facts, Tyler. Exactly. Yeah, and I feel that, and that is true. The older you get, the older you get. You know what I'm saying? That's the puzzle piece. Yeah, I did the puzzle. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Said that we detected inactivity though. I don't know how you saw inactivity. I wasn't just sitting here, but like you know, as I started getting up earlier, things started really making a change for me because I'd be done by a lot of things by freaking one. You know, I'd be done with a lot of things. All right, here we go.